Good morning, you guys. It's just barely daylight. It's my day off. And if you haven't caught on by now, I usually spend my days off in the woods, so that's where I am this morning. I'm hunting what may be one of the last flushes of black trumpets, in this area at least. But I am finding some other types of mushrooms this morning. And I've got 2 little burlap sacks to carry them in. I'm really excited about that. Ricky brought them home from work, a bunch of them, for me to use as my mushroom bags, which allows them to breathe and slows down the decomposition, and also allows for their spores to be distributed throughout the forest as I walk around with them. And that's always a good thing. And keep spreading those things. I think I know what these are. I think it's the same thing I've been finding since I got here, but let's check and see. Yeah, so this is what I've been finding now. I don't know if it's the exact same kind, because they seem to, it seems like I've found maybe 2 or 3 different kinds, but this is, I hope I'm saying this right, Suillus. I don't know what species. I don't know if they're edible yet. They're in the Bolete family, and I've been finding a bunch of them this morning. I think these may be another type of Suillus, but I'm not sure. Let's look. Yeah, not completely sure about these. I don't know. I'm still learning a lot of these different mushrooms. I've focused a lot on ones that are easy to identify and are definitely edible. So I don't know a whole lot about things like this, but I know a little bit. They're very sticky on top. Spongy, of course. But we're gonna leave those for the forest floor. Alright, it's already getting hot. It is not cold, so I'm in this jacket partially as a mosquito barrier. It had a little chill in the air this morning, but I'm almost out of bug spray, so it's acting as a barrier for me. So in this spot right here, there was 1 chanterelle flush this year. Just 1, and they haven't been back. And it was a decent sized flush. So I don't know what the requirements are for it, but I've been checking back every time I come out here. And I have not seen them again since. Right next to it is where I found black trumpets, where I had never seen them before. And I have been getting a couple here and there that have popped back up, but not a whole lot since that flush. These things always indicate to me that there's probably black trumpets nearby, and I just spotted one. It's a little guy, but there he is. I don't know if there's any like science behind the idea that when I see those black things poking up out of the ground, I usually find black trumpets, but in my experience, I have. So keep that in mind if you're out looking. Oh. So I just spotted some black trumpets. Just turned around, and there they were. I love these things. They're so difficult to find sometimes, but so fun. You can see all these little holes. I hope you can see. And I think that means that there were probably squirrels out here, maybe some other small critters that like to eat black trumpets just as much as we do. And that's probably why I'm not really finding much in this spot. So I actually had a request to do a cooking video with the black trumpets I've been finding, and I'm really hoping to be able to do that today. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure that you stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't. Hate asking for that stuff, but yeah, I'm hoping to be able to get to that today. And if I have all the ingredients, it should be black trumpets in a white cream sauce. It's really tasty. Wonder what these guys are. Don't know. So this is my normal black trumpet spot here. And I am seeing a few. Not very many, but they do look really good. So I think it's, like I said earlier, gonna be slowing down, at least in this location. Now some places they're just starting to really flush. I don't know, I could be wrong. We've been having a ton of rain, some cooler nights. And I think these are supposed to go until November, and it's the middle of September right now. Oh yeah, I'm seeing a few. Looking good, guys. Looking good. I love this. Love this so much. These are my favorite. My favorites. I bet you next year they flush out even further, because 2 years ago when I first started finding them, they were just concentrated in this small area right here. This year they expanded to beyond the log and around this area all the way up into here. So I'm hoping they'll just keep expanding. So I haven't went and checked my sweet tooth hedgehog spot in a while, because I think that's more of a fall winter mushroom. But since I have time today, why don't we go ahead and go check, just to be sure, because like I said, it's been getting a little cooler and I don't know exactly when I found them for the very first time, so they could be out there. Let's go see. Here's a patch of old honey mushrooms we missed out on. Very old now. So that tree up ahead is my chicken in the woods tree. It's where I found my first chicken in the woods, and I have not seen one in the tree since. It's a very big oak tree. And at the beginning of this year, we actually found the sweet-tooth hedgehogs growing underneath the palms over there. But as I'm walking up to it, I'm seeing a familiar sight. These black club things sticking up out of the ground everywhere. So now I'm wondering if there may be black trumpets surrounding this tree. So I can't be 100% sure, but I think the chicken actually was here this year and I missed it, because I had been checking it for years and I hadn't seen it, so I kind of gave up, and it's looking like there was one there and I missed it. That really sucks, because I've been trying to find it since 2018. And I really want my boyfriend and his brother to try some. And knowing that it was probably right there and I was just, had given up. Kind of sucks, but that's okay. Okay. Not seeing any hedgehogs in the area. Probably still too warm for them. So let's make our way back to the other side of the park where I'm more familiar and I know where to go for what I'm looking for. Can't wait for those things to pop back up. Got a little cluster of honey mushrooms starting to form. Cute. Those are edible. More here. I think probably, I don't know. I thought they were going to be the same, but they're not. They do have a sticky cap. I don't know. Alright. Made my way back to... Where the heck did their webs go? There were two giant webs here and now they're gone. Anyway, made my way back to my Black Trumpet location. That's where I was when I decided to make a detour and go check for the sweet-tooth hedgehogs, which are not there, sadly. So I'm gonna go check the chanterelle spots, and then I might end up leaving. I don't know. It's already 9:30. I don't know how time flies when I'm out here. Look how pretty these red mushrooms are. This area, very near to my Black Trumpet. Oh, what is that? Anyway, this area is very near to my Black Trumpet spot. But this is actually the first spot I ever found the hedgehog mushrooms, and have not seen them in this spot again since. So I don't know if they're supposed to come up every year in the same spot, or if they, ooh, what's that? The Gilled Bolete. Oh my gosh, mosquitoes are getting horrible. So yeah, I don't know if the hedgehogs, these things, hedgehogs typically come back in the same spot year after year. I keep getting trapped by spider webs, but like I said, I haven't seen them since. Just spotted this guy. My second old man for the day. Hello, old man. Gosh, these mosquitoes. Ew, he's very buggy. I'm not going to be bringing him home. So this is one of my chanterelle spots here. They usually lined the edges of this walkway, but this walkway has been flooded for weeks, and I don't think chanterelles like that very much. Could be wrong, but I'm not seeing them. I'm actually, if I walk into another spider web, just kidding, it comes with the territory. I just don't like when I walk like face first into them. But anyway, I'm actually surprised at how few species I'm seeing out here. I'm seeing a lot of the same, and not very many of the ones that I've been coming out here looking for. Spider webs are literally everywhere. Just keep finding more Suillus. Finding boletes, but not even the usual boletes. Just lots of Suillus. Found a good little patch of Amanita jacksonii, or it's also known as the American Caesar, a couple of weeks ago out here. I haven't been brave enough to try those yet, though they're said to be like one of the best tasting. They kind of freak me out, but I think somebody described them as having a flavor of like creme brulee or brie cheese. I can't even remember which one. I'll have to look it up again. But I've got a jar started for those now. I've been watching this thing slowly develop, eating away at this pine. That may actually be different than this. Not sure. Oh, hello there. It's just eating away at the insides. doing its job, decomposing this log. Second chanterelle spot. Not seeing anything here either. So, thinking the chanterelles are ending their season out here as well. Giant spider web right in the middle of my walkway. You guys have got to do better. Sorry. What's that? So, chanterelles and trumpets maybe these spider webs maybe drying up in this spot, but I was just out at my mom's house a few days ago and she has black trumpets, chanterelles, indigo milk caps, and I feel like there was something else just popping up everywhere. So a little further south is still getting them. What do we got here? An old Bolete. I don't think this is an edible one. I think that's the purple tops. I always find that looks so good. And then we have another one here. This one may be edible. So I'm gonna take it home, try to do some more research. I have jars of mushrooms that I have not identified yet, that I'm not sure if they're edible. And I just dehydrate them and pop them in there. I don't know why. Got a couple little tiny chanterelle species down by the, call it a creek, but it's not actually moving water unless it's raining, so what do you call that? Well, I think that's probably going to wrap up this portion of the video, or this portion of the mushroom forage. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do once I get out of the woods. I do have somewhere I need to go. I want to get a gift for someone. It's all the way across town. I hate traveling like that. Well, I say that and then I travel up to 2 hours for a good mushroom hunt. But everybody's gonna be sleeping at the house until about noon or 1, so I've still got a few hours before I can go back home. Well, and do anything at the house, but I don't know. We'll see. There's actually another chanterelle spot on the other side of the park, and I was going to head in that direction. However, the parking lot is completely full of cars, which means there's a ton of people here, and I want to know why. It's a Wednesday, nearly 10 o'clock in the morning. All these people should be at work or in school. Look at all those cars. You don't find that many cars here on a weekend. What are they doing? I'm gonna need them to go away. That's why I come out here during the week, so I don't have to see a bunch of people. Okay, so this is where I had to come to run my errand. I'm actually getting a gift card as a bridal gift for one of my coworkers. She had invited me to her bridal shower, and I was super excited about going until about 3 days before I was actually supposed to do it, and then I started freaking out, so I didn't go. But I still want to get her a gift. I purposely stay away from this store just because of how much I love everything, and I am not trying to spend money right now. I'm trying to save money, but this store, it gets me every time. Oh my goodness, look, I love clear glass containers. No good. No good. I should not be in here. Seriously, I got what I came for. I need to go. This is it. This is all I needed. Okay, I made it out unscathed. Whew. That was a close one, you guys. So many beautiful things in there. I don't even have anywhere to put them or anything. They're just... I love the aesthetic. I'm home. I'm out in the garden shed slash plant shed slash potting shed slash propagation shed. And I really want to take some more cuttings. I want to put some, what do you call them? Non-rooted fresh cuts up for sale, since I pretty much killed all of these guys. They're not all dead, thankfully. A lot of the pearls and jade pothos seem like they're gonna pull through. I don't know about any of the other plants. We'll see. That's the bin that they were in, and I need to bleach it out and make sure I get all of the mold spores out of it, basically, so I don't recontaminate these guys when I put them back in there, because that's what I'm planning to do. And then I've got lots of space in this guy, so I think I'm gonna add, I just bought 2 more bags of sphagnum moss. I think I'm gonna add just spag to the bottom of the container and then just put some cuttings in there. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, and I'm gonna start a planty one. So thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.